George's new dinosaur.
George is playing with his favourite toy, Mr. Dinosaur. George loves playing with Mr. Dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur is made of plastic. It is almost impossible to break him.
Dinosaur.
George loves playing with Mr. Dinosaur in the bath. At night time, George always takes Mr. Dinosaur to bed with him.
Dinosaur. George, Mr. Dinosaur is broken. Oh.
Mr. Dinosaur does not have a tail anymore.
Poor George.
You have had Mr. Dinosaur a long time.
I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did.
Maybe it's about time you got a new dinosaur.
Yes, we can go to Mr. Fox's shop tomorrow.
This is Mr. Fox's shop.
Mr. Fox's shop sells everything.
I'm sure we'll find you a lovely new dinosaur here, George.
Dinosaur.
George does not want a new dinosaur.
Look, George, a big dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Good morning. Can I help you?
We'd like the dinosaur in the window, please.
Certainly. Good choice. This is the Dino Roar. It roars, it walks, and it sings a dinosaur song.
Dino roar, listen to the dino roar. Roar!
Wow! Dino Roar!
We'll take it.
Roar!
George is playing with Dino Roar in the garden.
Don't play too roughly with Dino Roar, George. He has moving parts and might get broken.
George cannot play with Dino Roar in the garden. George wants to play with Dino Roar in the bath.
George, if you get Dino Roar wet, he'll stop working.
George cannot play with Dino Roar in the bath. It is night time. George has taken Dino Roar to bed with him.
Roar!
George!
Dino roar!
Dino Roar has woken me up.
Maybe Dino Roar should sleep somewhere else.
To the dino roar.
George cannot have Dino Roar in his bed at night. It is morning.
Why is George looking so sad?
George cannot play with Dino Roar in the garden, in the bath, or in bed.
Never mind, George. Dino Roar can still roar.
Dino roar, listen to the dino roar.
Oh,
I think the batteries must have run out, Daddy Pig.
already? How many batteries are in here?
Hundreds and thousands.
Dino Roar needs lots of batteries to make him roar.
Oh, what's this? A trumpet? It doesn't work. Dinosaur.
That's not a trumpet, Peppa. You found Mr. Dinosaur's tail.
Oh,
Now, Daddy Pig can mend him.
I'll try. I think it might be quite difficult to mend. Oh,
Daddy Pig has mended Mr. Dinosaur.
hooray!
oh, I am a bit of an expert at mending things.
George loves Mr. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Dinosaur, dinosaur. Hello, Mr. Dinosaur.
Mr. Dinosaur is George's favourite toy in the whole world.
And some great news. The new Peppa Pig 2012 annual is now available to buy at all good retailers.
Dinosaur, dinosaur. Hello, Mr. Dinosaur. I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig. Lost keys.
Peppa and her family have been for a lovely day out in the mountains.
Time to go home. Back to the car.
Thank you for visiting the Mountain Beauty Spot. See you again soon.
No, George. You can't play with the car keys. You might lose them.
You'll play with the car keys, Daddy.
But I'm a grown-up. I'm not going to lose them.
Oh dear, Daddy Pig has dropped the car keys down a drain.
Oh.
Right. Let's go home.
That might be difficult.
Why?
Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Oh, Daddy Pig!
Don't worry. I'll get the keys out of the drain with a stick.
Hooray!
The drain must be deeper than I thought.
The stick is not long enough to reach the keys.
What we need is a fishing rod. Then we can catch the keys on a hook.
Maybe Miss Rabbit sells fishing rods.
Do you sell fishing rods?
We do, actually. I don't know why. You don't get fish in the mountains.
We're not fishing for fish. We're fishing for keys.
My Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Oh, you'll never get those back. That drain's really deep.
What are drains for?
A drain takes the rainwater away to the sea.
The fishing line is not long enough to reach the keys.
My goodness. How deep is this drain?
We can see how deep it is by dropping a stone.
Good idea, Miss Rabbit. We can count how long the stone takes to reach the bottom.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That is deep.
Told you.
What can we do now?
It is Mr. Bull and his friends.
Digger! Crane!
George loves diggers and cranes.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Bull. Welcome to the Mountain Beauty Spot.
Have you come to do some work?
No, it's our day off, so we came to enjoy the beauty spot.
You can see for miles, boss.
Yes, it's very pretty.
Mr. Bull, could we borrow your crane for a minute?
What for?
My Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Say no more. I'll have them out in no time. Mr. Rhino, the crane, please. Stand clear. Down she goes.
How lucky Mr. Bull came along when he did.
Yes. Now we'll finally get our keys back.
That's as far as she goes, Chief. Mr. Bull is the chief.
Did you find our keys?
No, the crane isn't long enough.
Now what shall we do?
Easy. We'll dig up the road.
Hooray!
Mr. Bull is digging up the beauty spot. Stop! What's going on?
We came to see the beauty spot.
They're digging it up right now. Won't be long.
My Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Hold it! Hold it! It's the keys! We've got them!
Hooray!
There you go!
Thank you, Mr. Bull.
Oh, it was nothing!
Where's the beauty spot gone?
The mountain beauty spot is now a big hole.
It's a cave now. Welcome to the Cave Beauty Spot.
Ooh. All thanks to my Daddy.
And Mr. Bull.
Yes! I'm good at digging holes!
Mr. Bull loves digging holes. Everybody loves digging holes.
Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig. Bedtime story.
It is night time. Daddy Pig is reading Peppa and George a bedtime story.
And so the prince, the princess, the budgie and the frog all lived happily ever after. The end.
The bedtime story has sent Peppa and George to sleep.
Good night, my little piggies.
George is awake.
Dinosaur. Grrr. George, you naughty piggy. Go back to sleep.
George is not sleepy.
George! Nighttime is for sleeping, not playing. I can tell you a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a little pig. His name was Georgie Pig. And he was off to make his fortune. Soon he came to a forest. Do you like the story, George? Inside the forest was a little house. And inside the house was a bowl of porridge. Georgie Pig was very hungry, so he ate it all up. Yum, yum, yum. But just as he finished, Baby Bear walked in and said, "Oi, did you eat my magic porridge?" Georgie said, "Yes." Baby Bear said, "That was magic porridge. It will make you go very big." And then Georgie Pig began to grow. He grew and he grew and he grew until he was taller than all of the trees in the forest. The end. Are you sleepy, George? No. Not even a little bit? No. OK, I'll do a bit more story. Baby Bear said there is a box of golden treasure at the end of the world. But it's too far for me to go because I'm too little. Georgie said, "I will carry you there." So Georgie Pig walked to the end of the world. He walked and he walked and he walked. Are you sleepy yet? No. He walked through forests, across mountains, across seas. And are you sleepy yet? No. He walked all the way to the end of the world and found a big box of golden treasure. Ooh. And a big dragon. Grrr. Yes, a big green dragon with little wings and breathing fire. Roar! Luckily, it was a very friendly dragon. And he said, "You can have the treasure." But then Georgie Pig began to shrink. He shrank and he shrinked and he shrunk until he was the same little Georgie Pig as he was before. "How will we get back home now?" said Baby Bear. "I can fly you home," said the dragon. So Georgie Pig and Baby Bear hopped on the dragon's back and flew all the way back home to the little house in the forest. And then it's the end.
George is asleep. Peppa is asleep.
Peppa, what are you doing out of bed? Nighttime is for sleeping, not playing. Night-night, my little piggies. Sweet dreams.
Peppa and George are in their little beds, fast asleep.
And some great news. The new Peppa Pig 2012 annual is now available to buy at all good retailers.
I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig. Grumpy Rabbit's Dinosaur Park.
Today is Freddy Fox's birthday, and all the children are going on a big adventure.
Where are we going for your birthday? birthday, Freddy? I don't know, but I can't wait to get there.
We're here!
Welcome to Grumpy Rabbit's Dinosaur Park!
Dinosaur.
George loves dinosaurs.
Are there really dinosaurs here?
No, just pretend ones.
Phew. Real dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago.
Edmund knows a lot about dinosaurs. He is a clever clogs.
But we've got better than real dinosaurs. We've got singing dinosaurs.
We are the dinosaurs, the dinosaurs, the dinosaurs. We are the dinosaurs, listen to us roar. They're a bit small.
Yes. Aren't dinosaurs meant to be big?
Ah, yes, we do have a big dinosaur, a real whopper. Would you like to meet it?
Yes, please.
These are its footprints. We just have to follow them.
These footprints look very real. Are you sure there's no living dinosaurs about, Grumpy Rabbit?
Quite sure, Daddy Pig. Over the boulders, everyone! Across the bridge! Through the cave!
Oh, the footprints have stopped. Look, there are some green steps. It's a big slide. Whee! Whee! Wow! It's a big dinosaur.
Yes, it's my whopping, ginormous dinosaur slide! Ah!
That is some dinosaur.
He's a Brontosaurus!
Actually, the correct name is a Patasaurus.
You're a bit of a clever clogs, aren't you?
Yes.
Right, my little explorers. Are you ready for the next bit of the adventure?
Yes, Granny Rabbit.
We have to find an egg.
An egg? But eggs are little. It could be anywhere. Leave it to me. Foxes love hunting for eggs.
Freddy Fox has a very good sense of smell.
Wow! What an egg! It's huge! Why is the egg so big?
It's a dinosaur egg.
Is it real?
No, it's better than real. It's pretend. Watch this.
The dinosaur egg has a birthday cake inside it.
It's not a pretend cake, is it, Grumpy Rabbit?
No, the cake is very real and very tasty. Who wants some?
Me! Me!
Birthday boy first. Here you go, Freddy.
Happy birthday, Freddy!
Time for a bit of song and dance. Everyone, copy me. Do the stomp, do the dinosaur stomp, do the roar, do the dinosaur roar. Stomp, 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 roar!